Leo, this week the sky is asking you a question you have been dodging. You have been giving and giving, lighting up every room, being everyone's warmth. But something has to shift before the month ends, and it starts with you admitting where you are actually tired. Venus is in your sign all week, and honestly, that is your superpower right now. People are drawn to you. They want to be near your warmth. They want to make you feel special. But here's the thing. Let them. You are so good at being the one who gives the compliment, plans the date, makes everyone else feel seen. This week, practice receiving. Let someone adore you out loud, and when they do not deflect it with a joke. Just say thank you. Mars is squaring your sign this week, and you're going to feel it in your body. That restless, irritable tiredness where you want to do everything, but you also want to lie down for 3 days. This is not you being lazy. This is the sky literally pulling on your energy reserves. So before you push through one more thing, ask yourself if it actually needs to happen this week. Pick one evening where you do absolutely nothing productive and protect it like it matters, because it does. Saturn is in a supportive angle to your sign right now, and that means the slow, steady work actually pays off this week. I know you love the big moment, the standing ovation, the dramatic entrance, but this week is not about flash. It is about showing up consistently, doing the unglamorous task well, and letting your reliability speak for itself. One concrete move. Finish something you started weeks ago instead of beginning something new. Jupiter is moving through Cancer, lighting up the part of your chart that deals with security and foundation. This is not flashy money energy. It is quiet growth energy. Think of it like planting something that will not bloom for months. This week, put even a small amount into savings or pay down something that has been nagging at you. The goal is not a windfall. It is the feeling of having a little more ground beneath your feet. Mercury is slowing down all week before it turns retrograde on the 30th, right at the edge of this week. That means any conversation you have been putting off, any message you have been meaning to send, any clarity you have been hoping would just happen on its own, you need to move on it now. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Say the thing before the month turns, because once Mercury flips, the signal gets fuzzy. Okay, so that is your week mapped out. Now let us get into the real heart of this reading. Take a breath with me here. Let your shoulders drop a little. We're about to look at where your energy actually needs to go this week and where you might need to pull it back. I have 3 piles for you today. Pile 1 is the golden key, that old, beautiful key that unlocks something you have been standing outside of. Pile 2 is the hourglass, with its sand falling slowly, reminding you that timing matters. And pile 3 is the open locket, cracked open to show the space inside where something or someone used to be. Look at those 3 images in your mind. The key, the hourglass, the open locket. One of them is pulling at you more than the others. Do not overthink it. Just notice which one your attention keeps drifting back to. That is your pile. When you are ready, skip ahead to it or stay with me and hear all 3. All right, golden key, let us see what is here for you. Your first card is the 4 of Wands, upright, and oh, this is lovely. This card is about celebration, homecoming, a moment where you get to stand in something you built and actually enjoy it. This week, something clicks into place. Maybe it is a relationship milestone, maybe it is a project that finally feels done, maybe it is just a moment where you look around and think, yes, this is what I wanted. The key here is that you actually let yourself feel it. Do not rush past the good moment to chase the next thing. Your second card is the Queen of Wands, upright and Leo. This is you at your best. This queen knows her power. She walks into a room and the temperature changes. She believes in herself without apology. This week is asking you to step into that energy fully. Not the performance of confidence, but the real thing. The Queen of Wands does not need everyone to clap for her. She claps for herself first. So, where have you been waiting for permission or approval before you let yourself shine? Stop waiting. You already have everything you need. And your third card is the 9 of Cups reversed. This is the wish card flipped upside down, and it is asking you to check your wanting. Sometimes when this card shows up reversed, it means you got what you thought you wanted, but it does not feel the way you expected. or it means you are so focused on what is missing that you cannot see what is already here. This week, before you chase the next goal or the next hit of approval, pause. Ask yourself if you are actually unsatisfied or if you have just forgotten how to feel full. The concrete guidance here is simple. Write down 3 things that are already good in your life, things you worked for, and read that list out loud to yourself. Golden key. Your week is about unlocking a door you have been standing outside of, and that door is your own ability to feel satisfied. You have the celebration, you have the fire, you have earned your place. Now let yourself actually enjoy it without immediately looking for the next thing to prove. This week, when something good happens, stay in it for 5 full minutes before you move on. Hourglass pile. Let us look at what the cards have for you. Your first card is the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this card is about dedicated work, mastering your craft, putting in the hours. But reversed like this, it is asking you to step back from the grind. Maybe you have been working hard on something that is not actually going anywhere. Maybe you have been perfecting details that do not matter while the bigger picture stays blurry. This week, stop and ask yourself honestly, is this effort actually moving you forward, or are you just staying busy because stillness feels uncomfortable? One thing to do, pick the task that feels most pointless and let it go for the week. Your second card is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The wheel upright is about luck turning, cycles moving, fate stepping in. But reversed, it can feel like the wheel is stuck, like you are waiting for something to shift and it just will not. Here is the truth this card is telling you. You cannot force the timing. Some things are not ready yet, and pushing harder will not make them happen faster. This week is about accepting that you are in a waiting period and finding peace with that instead of fighting it. The wheel will turn again. It always does, but not because you white-knuckled it into motion. Your third card is the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this card is about generosity, giving and receiving in balance. Reversed, something is off in that exchange. Either you have been giving too much and getting too little back, or you have been giving from a place of wanting to be seen as generous rather than actually wanting to help. Leo, I know you love to be the one who shows up for people, but this week you need to check whether your giving is draining you. Are you helping because it fills you up, or because you need people to need you? This week, say no to one request that you would normally say yes to, just to see how it feels. Hourglass. Your week is about watching the sand fall and accepting that you cannot speed it up. The grind is not working right now. The wheel is not turning on your schedule, and your generosity might be costing you more than it is giving you. This is not a failure, it is a recalibration. Pull your energy back, protect your reserves, and trust that the timing will shift when it is ready. Your job this week is to stop forcing and start waiting with grace. Open Locket. Here we go. Your first card is the 5 of Swords reversed. Upright, this card is about conflict, winning at a cost. The kind of argument where even if you come out on top, everyone loses something. But reversed, it is about the conflict ending. Maybe you have been holding on to a grudge or replaying an argument in your head, or refusing to let go of being right. This week, the card is telling you to put the sword down. The fight is over, even if no one officially called it. You do not have to forgive and forget, but you do have to stop carrying it. One action: delete or archive the text thread, the email, the thing you keep going back to read. Your second card is the King of Cups upright, and this is beautiful medicine for you this week. The King of Cups is emotionally mature, steady, able to feel deeply without being controlled by those feelings. He does not perform his emotions for an audience, he just holds them with dignity. Leo, this week is asking you to be that for yourself. When something stirs you up, when you feel hurt or overlooked or not chosen loudly enough, you do not have to react immediately. You can feel it, acknowledge it, and then decide how you want to respond. That pause is your power. Your third card is the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this card is about holding on tight, guarding what you have, sometimes out of fear of losing it. Reversed, it is about releasing that grip. Something you have been clutching, maybe a relationship, maybe a version of yourself, maybe a need to be seen a certain way. It is time to let it breathe. The locket is open for a reason. The empty space inside is not a loss, it is room for something new. This week, identify one thing you have been holding onto too tightly and consciously loosen your grip on it, even just a little. Open Locket. Your week is about the empty space where something used to be, and learning that empty does not mean broken. The fight can end now. You can be steady in your feelings without performing them, and you can loosen your grip on the things you have been guarding so fiercely. What comes next will need that space you are making. Trust that the locket being open is the beginning of something, not the end. Leo, that is your week. The sky is asking you to stop giving from an empty cup and start letting people pour into you for once. Whether your pile was about enjoying what you have built, accepting the pause, or releasing what you have been gripping too hard, the thread is the same. You do not have to earn your rest. You do not have to perform your worth. This week, just let yourself be held a little. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next week.